Are you trying to treat your acne and spending a lot of money on different products, different brands, switching and changing, and you're just not getting the results that you want? We'll be able to fine tune your routine today and offer you different solutions for best results for acne. So stay tuned to find out more. Hi, my name's Fiz. I'm a clinical esthetician and head trainer at Neo Elegance, and I did suffer with acne throughout my teenage years and early 20s, so this is a really important video for me as well. We're going to talk about sheet masks today and what sheet masks are best for acneic skins, because this is something we commonly get asked. So I wanted to start off by saying that all of the Neo Elegance sheet masks are all non-comedogenic, but the ones I'm going to talk about today have got ingredients that specifically hone in on the issue of acne and will actually help to alleviate the issue in a massive way. I'm also going to talk about acne as a whole, on what you can do at home, so a couple of tips and tricks to help you. One of the common things that I tend to see with the acne solutions is that I feel like acne solutions and treatments and products are always very over drying to the skin, and you don't need that, because that's going to lead to overproduction of oil. So therefore you're going to end up with more breakouts, because you're going to end up with more congestion. Another thing is the over drying will lead to irritation. So the irritation, it obviously has a cause and effect. So your melanocytes will be hyperactivated because it's thinking, whoa, there's trauma on the surface from you over drying your skin. So the pigment cells go there to protect. They are actually designed to protect, but it's an undesired effect that we don't want, hyperpigmentation on the surface, as well as dealing with breakouts. So that's something really important to remember. Is it might feel nice that, you know, you've got seborrheic skin and you've now stripped your skin and it feels amazing. You're actually doing a whole load of bad, because with acne it can't be cured, it can only be controlled. So it can only work with your skin. If your skin is something that's just overproduction of sebaceous glands being hyperactive, you do actually need blue LED, and we will link the Tri-Wave mask. You need to be using that regularly at home to help balance the oil levels within your skin. In terms of skincare though, don't try and strip your skin. That's a total no-no from us. Just work with your skin to hydrate it. It's there to work with your skin, if that makes sense. So sheet masks will offer an occlusive barrier, so it's going to be healthier skin and you'll get better product absorption, less irritation as well. Another thing is it gives your skin a dose of hydration that it actually needs. No matter what age you are, you do still need to focus on hydration to give your skin that suppleness, hydration, and no skin can function without adequate hydration within the skin. One thing I did want to mention is, obviously we're discussing sheet masks today, but you do need to look at all angles of your skincare. So with acne, you can't just focus on one aspect and not another. So you need to look at your lifestyle. You need to look at generally your health and everything. It's always best to book a consultation. We do offer that in our Derby Skin Clinic, so it might be wise to visit us and have a 3D skin scan, have a look at the level of bacteria within your skin, look at how we can help you fine-tune your home sort of lifestyle routine, if that makes sense, and what treatments would be relevant to your skin. In terms of skin care, it's really important to make sure that's fine-tuned for your skin. So even if you have acneic skin and somebody else has acneic skin, their skin will still be different to yours, if that makes sense. So you can't copy other people. The general rule of thumb is to keep assessing your skin. Have you got acneic skin that's a little bit more on the irritated side? You might have very sensitive skin, so using lots and lots of salicylic acid is probably not going to be best for you in terms of a cleanser. Probably something a little bit more gentle. The great thing about our sheet masks is, again, these are suitable for all skin tones, types, conditions. But like I said, particularly great for acneic skins because of the ingredients. So I'm going to talk through each of these, starting off with the charcoal deep cleansing mask and then focusing on the other ones, because this one's the one that you're going to remove. So it's more a deep cleansing facial mask. So it's got niacinamide, which is B3. Obviously that's non-irritating, non-comedogenic, really works to hydrate the skin, but also offer a low level of exfoliation as well. So it's a really powerful ingredient for acneic skin conditions. Also works to treat pigmentation as well, if you are getting it from your little breakouts as well. Another thing it's got in there is witch hazel, which is germicidal, so it works to kill bacteria. Really, really important when you are cleansing to have some level of active, especially if it's like this. It's got aloe vera in there as well, so aloe vera works to soothe the skin, People with acne will always have some level of inflammation, some more severe than others. Aloe vera is really important to get that on. So you're going to smooth this on, leave it on for 10 minutes. It's like a slight resurfacer, but it's hydrating whilst it's doing that. So it's really clever, really powerful and amazing for acneic skins. Then you're going to remove it and wash it off. Brilliant. Such a really good mask. So another one I wanted to talk about is a Blemish Control Mask. So again, we use this in clinic and it's great for home use because we will send our clients away with this at home. So you're going to aim to use this at least twice a week in between whatever you're using at home. You don't need to use this with anything else. So you just cleanse your skin. So you could do the charcoal cleansing mask and then pop this on straight after. This is going to actually stay on though. It's not to be removed. So it just gets massaged in. It's got an ingredient called allantoin, which it has mild keratolytic properties, so it works to aid in desquamation. So your skin cells are always shedding anyway. It just aids in recovery, also shedding the skin cells evenly, so all over the face, so you're getting fresh new skin cells a lot quicker. Also works to balance oil levels. It's also got wheat germ that helps to regulate the oil secretions and it helps to calm irritation. So it's really good for that. It's also got peptides, you'll notice, and obviously, as you know, we love peptides because it's a very powerhouse ingredient. Doesn't cause any irritation. It's great for acneic skins as well because it helps to repair the skin, aid in collagen synthesis as well. So one thing to remember with acneic skins is when you have any sort of disturbance on the surface, like over drying the skin, for example, bacteria will go inside the skin. So it will go to the sebaceous gland, which is where your triglycerides are. So it will work to feed off there. That's a propionibacterium. When it penetrates in there, it does actually release an enzyme. So that enzyme bursts through the sebaceous gland into the extracellular matrix, which surrounds your sebaceous, pilosebaceous unit. And then that kind of acts like Pac-Man is the best way to describe it, that enzyme does, because it eats away at your collagen and elastin. Obviously, it's going to cause some level of degradation. So that's why we end up with pitted scarring when you do get those really angry breakouts. It just means it wasn't treated correctly. You didn't visit the clinician, you didn't use all these ingredients that I'm talking about to help manage the acne the best you can. Like I said, you can't cure acne, you can only really control it, so it's really important. Collagen regeneration is still important. So like I said at the beginning of the video, the main aim of the game for a lot of people with acne is to just dry their skin. And a lot of companies do promote that as well. And it's quite sad really because they still need to be focusing on collagen rebuilding because otherwise you're going to end up with that pitted scarring because you're not aiding in collagen synthesis with your ingredients, and probably in clinic treatments are not helping you. I would definitely recommend getting yourself a Tri-Wave because that will really help to manage your skin, and then using the sheet mask at the same time. Brilliant. It would be a best combination for you. Finally, retinol repair. Obviously, you've probably heard lots about this. Obviously, a form of vitamin A is tretinoin. So a lot of people with acne do end up with the oral tablet. So that's the Roaccutane, for example. What that works to do is thin your epidermis, but thicken your dermis. So it is healthy. Doesn't suit everyone, that tablet doesn't. But I would recommend integrating retinol to some degree if you do suffer with breakout prone skin. With our sheet mask, because it's encapsulated within hydrating ingredients such as HA, vitamin C, peptides, it will really help to hydrate the skin whilst delivering the retinol in. It's a good starting point. And integrating this as well as a powerful retinol ingredient, like if you're starting off with 1%, use this the next day, and then use the 1%, use this the next day, if that makes sense, just to help break it up a little bit so you're not getting too much dryness, because when you initially use retinol, you will experience, because it is a gradual resurfacer, dryness, possible purging. Your skin will start to look like it's having a slight peel going on. That's when you're new. When you do get used to it, your skin starts to really look great. But with our clients, because they use this at the same time, the beginning part's not as bad for them when they're using a retinol. But yeah, retinol is great because it works to obviously resurface. When you're resurfacing, you're actually resurfacing the oil levels, you're getting new fresh skin cells a lot quicker, but also you're aiding in desquamation, which is really important if you've got breakout prone skin, because a lot of the time you've got under the skin nodular lesions, cystic lesions, papular lesions. It's not always pustular or comedones that are on the surface that, you know, will go quite quickly. they do actually need that little bit more help. So generally, retinol will really help with skin texture and tone, give you that brightness, but also that increase that clarity as well. So it's really, really important. So like I said, everybody's skin's different when they have acne, and we like to offer you a very transparent and honest advice when we are talking to you about skin problems, especially something like acne, because we know that can cause a lot of psychological issues. So we always recommend for you to visit a therapist for consultation on site. So we're based in Derby, our skin clinic is. In the meantime, you can use these sheet masks and the Tri-Wave at home, get your skin to a really good point, and then delve on to further in-clinic treatments.